Hi, on the 25th of June 2024, which was a few weeks ago from here, I was doing some testing with my multimeter and my model railway track, so if you like, this is part 2. To the Midland Model Railway, the Triple MR for short. I don't know if you can quite read that on the settings, but that says 220, 200 and 450. But on the 20th of June I had it set to 20. But B from the Hornby forum said set it to 5, but if you can see that there is no 5, so I'm going to set it to 2. And LT and SR from the Hornby forum said I shouldn't really go above 2 volts, but I've got an H&M duet. It's a bit difficult to know what 2 volts is. Right, basically the folk on the Hornby forum, Rog RJ, said it's really showing 20 volts. LT and SR also saying about using 20 volts, but be careful if I use 2 volts. And NTP says if I do use 2 volts I've got risk of blowing my meter, so maybe I ought to. Right, if I carefully, that's the Coca-Cola 040 I'm just using there. That's going backwards, going forwards. This is my Coca-Cola 40. So it's already on the 20 setting. Let's try the choice. They're saying start off on the highest setting, work your way down, not the other way round. So let's try it on the 200 one and see what happens then. Not really sure what I'm doing here, but maybe I ought to stay on the the 20. That seems quite reasonable. I think I'm just doing what I've done last video. If I put it on the 2 setting, that's going backwards. Now put it forward. Going forward doesn't really seem to do anything. Maybe that's, oh, now going backwards. Going backwards, this bit. Now going forwards. Okay. This is on the 2nd notch, going very slowly. So let's go backwards. I'm not too sure what I'm doing here. I'll just quickly show you how I've got it connected up to the. You can see I've got these 2 crocodile clips. The black wire going on the outer line, or the rail shall I say, and the red one's going on the inner rail. I don't know if that's making very much difference. And then let's take it off the 2, put it back on the 20. I don't think that's a very good idea apparently. I was just trying it quickly. I'm swapping Locos now to my Joyous Guard. You can see it's a 741 and it's a 460. So I've got the black wire on the outer rail and the red wire on the inner rail. Let's move it forward, and I've got it on the V with a straight line, and the clock is on the 20 still. Going backwards, forwards, let's try on the 200 setting. Well, I knocked it off. No, I haven't. It's still working. Oh, well, that's interesting. So I put it on the 200 setting. I move it forward a bit. Nothing seems to happen on the 200 setting. Let's risk it on the 2 setting. Going forwards. It's going backwards now. Now going forwards. No, doesn't seem to like it. Let's put it back to the 20 setting. And last quick test, on the number 2, going backwards slowly. This is that on the second notch, if you like. I'll bring it down to the, what was it? Oh, well, that's stopped. It's on the first notch. Put it down to the second notch. That's going backwards. Put it forward on the first notch. Still no reading. Okay, so let's put it back. Oh, I've done something then. Oh, it's actually turned off and it's now giving me some sort of reading. Interesting. Put it on reverse. Anyway, let's put it on back on number 20. Apparently that's a bit dodgy doing that. So that's normal, which is forward. That's on the second notch. Let's go backwards. Third notch. Second notch. And that's practically stopped it. As B says, well, from the Hornby form, B says there's 2 things to learn here. We found the voltage when the locomotive moves. Now we find voltage when your controller gets out of the dead zone. Right. Well, the first is like where your controller switches on. A little diagram what B has done. That's the controller dead zone. It's when motion starts. 5 DC plus 5 DC. And second thing to learn about is that the meter is the vertical slide bar, shows the most voltage to expect. When we set the vertical bar to 20, we said no more than DVDC, which stands for volts direct current. So it's basically learning about the controller and the multimeter. Okay, I felt to give a quick name check to the nice folk on the Hornby forum who helped me out with this. There's RJ, LTSR _ NSE, NTP, 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 Brewman, and what about the B? Okay, NTP from the Hornby forum said I maybe ought to test it from the controller directly. I might get a higher voltage in the off position. Don't quite understand what he means by that, but I'll see what happens. I don't know if at the moment it says minus 0.06. I don't know what happened. Let me point out the meter reading. Anything happening? No, nothing's. Let me try putting it at 200, see what happens. No, at the 2, anything? No, let's put it back at 20. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit, turn it on a little bit. I was going up a bit. Turn it up higher. Oh, I don't know what I really am doing. Got it on about the 3rd notch. It's going a load of random numbers. Oh, I'm going to leave it there now. I'm just messing about really. Anyway, I hope you understood some of this. If you didn't, then you're with me. Just messing about with a multimeter really, just getting a whole load of random numbers. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, bye.